Awareness is not created by a world, by a body, or by a mind. Life's formless awareness is the source of life's creativity, which appears as different worlds, bodies, and minds. Life's creativity is the flow of time, forms, and change. Life's creativity is life's self-expression and self-enjoyment. Life's creativity is the churning of changing forms. Life's awareness is the ever-present, formless space of life's eternal being. Unchanging awareness is life's eternal, formless presence. The spiritual side of life is the eternal side of life. The eternal side of life is the unchanging side. When our sense of self shifts to our awareness, we finally discover the unchanging side of life. Awareness itself is the secret of life. The secret of life is the secret of life's eternal being. Life's eternal being is always present. Life's unchanging, formless awareness is the timeless truth of time and change. Life's unchanging, formless awareness is always present as here and now. Life's unchanging, formless awareness is the source behind and the substance of life's ongoing creativity. Life's ongoing creativity is the source behind and the substance of our world, body, and mind. Our world, body, and mind exist within life's creativity, and life's creativity exists within life's eternal being. Life is not confined to any world, body, or mind. Life is not confined to any passing experience. Life is not confined to its own ongoing creativity. Life's self-nature is the source of life's ongoing creativity. Life's eternal self-nature is prior to life's creativity. Awareness itself is the unchanging side of life. When our sense of self shifts to our awareness, we discover the eternal being of life's self-nature. Life's self-nature is formless, timeless, and forever present. Life's self-nature is the truth of reality and the reality of every world, body, mind, and experience. Life's self-nature is always present as the unseen substance of our world, body, mind, experiences, and spiritual life. Life's eternal being is the reality behind the flow of changes. The source behind life's great creativity is life's self-nature, which is the ongoing life of every body-mind and the only experiencer of life's created worlds. Life's eternal self-nature is forever unseen because it is the seer of all that is seen. Everyone's true life is the life of awareness itself. This isn't an idea for us to believe. This is something for us to discover as we get to know the inherent nature of our own awareness. We begin by seeing that our awareness is the experiencer of our experiences. Our spiritual life is the emerging of our true self, which is always the awareness behind our mind. Our spiritual life is our awakening as awareness itself. Awareness itself is the experiencer of our experiences. You can't see it, hear it, touch it, smell it, or taste it. Our body's 5 senses are not able to know our formless awareness. Our mind can't know what is behind it. Our body cannot know our awareness, and our mind cannot know our awareness. Only awareness can know itself. Awareness itself is the only knower of whatever is known. Awareness is the only knower because only awareness is aware. Awareness itself is the only experiencer of what is experienced. Awareness itself is the only true self and the only true life of every mind and body. Our spiritual life is our awareness awakening to itself. We get to know our awareness by awakening as awareness and discovering our own formless, unchanging being. Clearly see that the 2 sides of your life are your awareness and your experiences. See that your experiences consist of your world, body, and mind. See that experiences always change. See that your awareness is the experiencer of your experiences. See that your true self can only be the experiencer of your experiences. Your body and your mind cannot be you because they are experienced by your awareness. Your body and mind are a flow of changes. Your awareness is the unchanging, ongoing experiencer of your ever-changing flow of experiences, and is therefore your true self and true life. See that the only ongoing experiencer of your experiences is your awareness. Your awareness is awareness itself. Awareness itself is your true self, your true presence, your ongoing life, and your true home. Awareness itself is your spiritual life. Your world, body, and mind are just experiences. Your experiences are ever changing, but your awareness is always the same. Continually see the 2 sides of your life. Our spiritual life is our ongoing contemplation of the 2 sides of our life. Spiritual life is the awakening of our awareness to its unseen life and the shift of our sense of self from our body-mind to awareness itself. Once our sense of self finds its true home in our awareness, our spiritual life can begin. We discover our self-nature. We see that our awareness is unchanging. Awareness is not affected by the flow of experiences. Awareness transcends experiences. Your body is affected by the flow of events. Your mind is affected by the flow of events. Awareness is always the same presence, silent, still, and formless. Awareness is the unseen side of life. The unseen side of life is the eternal side of life. The eternal side of life is the spiritual side of life. These are the discoveries of our spiritual life, and they undermine our deep fear of death. When our sense of self returns to its real home, we can begin to live from the point of view of life's self-nature, and we can feel its safety, peace, and freedom. When you know yourself as formless awareness, you also know the safety, peace, and freedom that is inherent in life's self-nature. You realize that this safety, peace, and freedom is true happiness. Finding true happiness is the high point of a human mind and a human life. Our spiritual life is the greatest treasure of our human adventure. Our spiritual life is our awakening to life's eternal being. Our awareness is our eternal self, and our eternal self is our eternal home. Our self-place is the eternal heavenly home of safety, peace, and freedom. There is no safety, peace, or freedom to be found in our world, body, or mind. We can never find safety, peace, or freedom in temporary experiences. When we know that our true self is our unchanging silent awareness, we realize that it has always been our only true self. When our sense of self returns to our awareness, we can see that awareness is the self of everyone. The self of every body-mind is the life of awareness. All awareness is awareness itself. Awareness is the place of oneness. Awareness is where we find life's eternal self-nature. Awareness does not belong to a body or mind. Awareness belongs only to life itself, because awareness is life's formless eternal self-nature and is the creator of every body-mind. Awareness attaches itself to a body in order to have experiences of it and through it. Awareness is the presence of life's self-nature and is the one and only experiencer of life's adventure into different forms. Formless awareness is life's self-nature, forever present as the unseen space in which experiences appear and disappear. There are no separate individual lives. We feel separate because we think our life is our body. But all life is life itself, regardless of the form it may be living through. The truth is that life creates forms so it can have experiences of them and through them. Life's different forms create the illusion of different lives. But we can awaken to life's self-nature and realize the truth. Our spiritual life is our awakening to life's self-nature, and then seeing the oneness of life. Every life form is a form of life itself, the only life there is. Life lives through its forms and as each form. Life lives as each form by becoming the mind of each form. The appearance of different forms creates the illusion of different lives, but no life form is a life unto itself. Life's eternal self-nature is the life of every form. No one is born, and no one dies. Life enjoys living through many different forms of itself and exploring what it can do. Life pretends to be a form by attaching its awareness to the form and living as its mind. This is how life creates ongoing adventures within its beautiful world. This is how life is able to have different experiences. Every form is meant to be temporary. Living through different forms is life's ongoing self-adventure.